what you're doing and listen.
It's the Bar-Rated Podcast.
This world still got a chance. Yeah!
The president in 1981. Which Star Wars episode was the discussion about to run? Grab the smartest friends, you know it's time to start the game. R-rated trivia, we're here to train your brain.
Man, we started late today. We had a very, very important meeting going on with the powers that be here at R-Rated Entertainment. It is me, it's Goldberg, crowd.live/hot fingers. It's your link to play our game. Today, if you want to win a free pass, check out Arrow Dodge, combat archery, best sharp with archery, dodgeball, paintball, all mixed in one. Excited to have some information for you about when you can actually play Arrow Dodge next, but that'll be a next week's show. This week's show, we started late, so we're going to get into our game very, very quickly. We're doing Family Guy themed trivia, even though I don't think I've watched a Family Guy episode, like at least a new one. I don't know how long. It's sort of like with The Simpsons, like Ferris and Colt. They're joining me today. Like when was the last time you saw like a new Family Guy or a Simpsons episode?
I've seen some Family Guys, but I don't know if they're new. Like, because I probably stopped watching it in like the last, I don't know, 7 years. I haven't watched it. So it could be from like 7 years ago, but I wouldn't know.
Yeah, they keep making them. And I went through Hulu, and there's like 5 or 7 seasons I haven't seen.
I don't know. Well, we're doing Family Guy trivia. I will tell you, it's mostly Family Guy questions from the earlier season. Sort of like the Family Guy's been around for so long now at this point. Over 20 years. It was 1999 it first came out. So for 23 years. That it's been on for just so long.
We had a Y2K episode.
It was. I was still in high school. I remember, not to date myself, but that's when it's still when Family Guy still hitting. It was having the DVDs was the big thing when Family Guy first came out, because there was no streaming or anything, so they would put out the full season on DVDs. You know who you are. You're out there. You've got all these Family Guy DVDs that are sitting around. You
I have a bunch. They're
buy one for
all
$1.
packed away.
Yep. Well, we're going to play a game in just a bit. Crowd.live/hot fingers. That's what it is today. We are going to have your phrase of the week sponsored by our friends at Play It Against Sports in West Hartford for you at the end of the show. It will be jumbled on up. You have to unscramble that. It'll be worth 5 points at a bar rated game or 200 points at a hot fingers game. But that is going to be coming a little bit later on. Both and Bears will be playing along in this game, but they cannot win. You can win, though. And again, prizes will be included and be limited to a pair of passes for an upcoming Arrow Dodge event coming soon to a place in Connecticut, at least close to where I live, and you're going to like it too, and you're going to have some fun. We're going to have some actually, I think we didn't even talk about this in the meeting, guys. You can't access the link.
Put this QR code on the screen. Try that.
Yeah, scan that QR code on the screen. We'll make sure that you get on in there. I think once we do the announcement of where our location is going to be for Arrow Dodge, I think that we should have like a free day as well. We could set it up at another place probably close to where that is, and we'll let everybody play for free if you haven't had a chance to do that. It's fun. It's foam tipped arrows that you shoot at your opponents in a dodgeball rules and setting. And you've seen it at one of the beer fests. You know exactly what we're talking about. But we have a lot of other events going on this week. And Colt, seeing that you're all over the place all the time, why don't you run the schedule at least? Tell everybody where you're at this week. And also, we have new places starting this week, 2 games as well. Where are you going to be this week, Colt?
Well, I think there's a question mark for one of the days, but I know on Tuesday I'll be at Lucky Taco, like always, doing a mixtape match. Please come on by. That's in Manchester, and it starts at 7, and there's 3 rounds of bingo, but with music, and you win cash money in your pocket. Also back on Eli's on Wednesdays, which is very exciting for me because I love Eli's. So please come there and love it with me. And then Thursday, go to Tomato Joe's. That's my regular spot. But also go to Plan B, because who knows? Maybe there's also a mixtape match there. If you want trivia, go there. Go to Tomato Joe's. If you want bingo, go to Plan B. I got this.
Yeah, it's all over the place with your schedule all the time. And that being said, don't forget that we are hiring, ladies and gentlemen. Email me at barratedtrivia@gmail.com if you want to get on in, and we'll give you equipment. We'll even give you a laptop if you need one. If you want to get out, we need hosts to go and do our games. It's a lot of fun, and we would love for you to hang with us, right? barratedtrivia@gmail.com. Also, before we start that game, if you could run that schedule one more time, Cole, because we do have a lot of new places and theme games happening today, or this week. So we're coming back and starting back up at Lyman Orchards this week after taking the summer off. We're doing Stranger Things as a theme game. I'm writing the game right now. Questions from seasons 1 through 4. It's going to be a lot of fun. Very legitimate. Wadsey is hosting a Friends themed game. And I'm sure it's going to be packed, so I'd get there early for that. Nod Hill Brewing, we just started back up there last week. Eli's on Whitney. Colt said that we started back up there 2 weeks ago. Tap and Vine is brand new. And we are starting brand new this week at Talcott Mountain Collective, which is at Tower Ridge Golf Course. Next to Tower Ridge Disc Golf in Simsbury. Awesome place, awesome venue, and it's on an old golf course. It's a beer hall, if you haven't been there, that they retrofitted the old, I guess, you'd say like just the golfer's lounge, big area that there would be with this beautiful view of Talcott Mountain. So you definitely check that out. And then Montana Nights Axe Throwing on Fridays in Orange, Connecticut, with Joe C. hosting there. Colt might even be showing up. You're just so busy with Colt's a wedding DJ now. Mm-hmm. So he's busy with that these days.
Like Adam Sandler.
He is the wedding singer, Colt. I'd like to see that.
Put some pants on that kid.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Tammy signed in, so we are ready to go. It is Family Guy trivia. And by the way, hello to my mom, by the way, currently in the, don't get it. She's in the hospital. She has some surgery coming up, so she is watching us from there. Love you, Mom. I will see you tomorrow. And I'm glad that you got Wi-Fi in the hospital. I guess things are, that's at least a positive thing. But Mom, love you, and let me know how choppy we are on the show today. But we are doing Family Guy trivia. Of course, I would have the Family Guy theme song playing in the background if we would be able to, but we can't. So we don't
YouTube don't like that.
The copyright things right there. Facebook too. All right. So we're doing Family Guy trivia. These are questions from the earlier parts of the series, so it's nothing on these new episodes you might not see. There are 10 total questions. The first 8 are multiple choice with a total of 15 seconds to answer. Sorry. Question number 9 is a 30-second writing question where you have to text in your answer, spelling, time, and count. Question number 10 is your bonus question. So, if we are all good to go, we're going to start this countdown, and we're going to see who the winner is. Ferris is playing, Colt is playing. We got 7 others playing. This has been a bad turnout for a Monday afternoon. So, of course, if you're watching this after the fact, thanks for checking us in. What New England state is home to the fictional city of Quahog in Family Guy is question number 1. It is multiple choice, and you have 50 seconds to answer. Is it New Hampshire, Maine, Rhode Island, or is it right here, Quahog, Connecticut? Do you know what a Quahog is, by the way, Ferris?
It's a type of clam?
It is, yes. It's one of the largest of the clam family. That's what a Quahog is.
On the picture.
There is right there, yes. Got both of you on that. 100% saying Rhode Island. Quahog, Rhode Island is the correct answer. Peter is notoriously a Patriots Red Sox fan of all the Boston sports. It's named for a species of edible marine molecules. You can find in that area. So Ferris is in the lead. 93 points. Can see Colt right there, but we have a ton of you that all got points. Let's see what happens. Of course, Ferris can't win. Which of these characters is not voiced by Family Guy creator Seth MacFarlane? All right, he does a lot of the voices on the show. Which of these characters does he not do the voice for? Peter, Glenn Quagmire, Brian, or Mort Goldman? It's weird on the screen. Like Peter's chin looks more like a ball sack than ever when you cut off.
As I'm looking at my phone, you can see his whole face. When you look up here, it's like
Funny. All right, what do we got? Well, he's definitely Peter Griffin. Yeah, Glenn Quagmire. That is up for discussion. Brian is actually Seth MacFarlane's like real voice. He's not putting any kind of reflection on it. That's how Seth MacFarlane talks. I will tell you that 33% of you are correct. And the correct answer would be Mort Goldman, the character of Mort Goldman. Of course, he owns the pharmacy in town. He's voiced by John G. Brennan. Never experienced except one when it was a younger version. No, Quagmire is Seth MacFarlane. Ooh, Barris got that right, but it took his time and put the Colts.
It was a toss-up between Quagmire and Goldman.
Well, our two hosts, along with Regan. Regan is the only player that is not on the VRA staff that is currently in the lead right now. Question number 3 is going to be this. What bar do Peter and his friends frequent on Family Guy? Where do they like to go? Is it called the Tipsy Oyster, the Drunken Clam, the Muddled Mollusk, or the Soused Mussel? I just never understood it, too. Like, see how Joe's sitting, by the way? Like, he'd always be at the end of the table, but it's not like there's no space for him there to, like, kick himself in. Unless there's an aerial view and it is a handicap table and that side doesn't shoot out as much. Am I the only one that always noticed that? That like,
I never noticed it until now. You can't even see his other wheel.
Now I'm only going to see that.
Yeah, no, you're never going to unsee the fact that Joe is not really at the table. They just park him at the side. There's the big space.
It's handicap accessible.
100% Drunken Clam. Is the Drunken Clam handicap accessible even? Well, it is the answer. 100% of you got that. It's the landmark. Yes, we know about the clams. Colt still in the lead. Barris jumps up a few and 93 points on that. Regan in third still. Regan in the lead when it comes to winning the prize. With what recurring character does Peter Griffin frequently have extended knockdown drag-out fights on Family Guy? All right, this should be easy enough. I believe that's Liam Neeson up at the top, Homer Simpson, some orange face guy right there, and then the giant chicken. So which I have a bone to pick. Actually, it grinds my gears. That we didn't get a specific fight when it comes. Hold on, let's see what the answer is. 100%. Yeah, that wasn't that tough. Saying the giant chicken, and the giant chicken is the correct answer. The giant chicken was Boba Fett in the Star Wars editions of Family Guy, and Peter was Han Solo, yet there was never a Boba Fett chicken versus Peter Han Solo extended fight throughout the galaxy in any of these Star Wars films, where the Family Guy was. You're never going to unthink that, too, and now you're going to be super mad about it. His name's Ernie the Chicken, and is one of the main antagonists of the series, even though he's just trying to do his thing. Just fight with it. Colt, Barris, Regan, first, second, third. Oh, by the way, put in the comments, too. What is your favorite Family Guy character? Who's your favorite Family Guy character? I'm going to think of mine. I'm going to ask Barris and Colt. It's going to be a good one. Here we go. Question number 5. Which mean girl voiced Meg Griffin for the first season of Family Guy? Right? Which mean girl? Was it Lindsay Lohan, Lacey Chabert, Amanda Seyfried, or Rachel McAdams? Which actress in the movie Mean Girls, before it was taken over by Mila Kunis, became the voice after this? But for the first season, it was definitely a different voice. Let's see if anybody got Lacey Chabert, 67% going with that. Rachel McAdams getting some voices too. Nobody guessing Lindsay Lohan. I think they made enough fun of her on that show that she probably would never go on. But Lacey Chabert is the correct answer. And it was in the pilot, Rachel McFarlane was the voice. Mila Kunis took over in season 2. And you know who Lacey Chabert is? I looked up. She was that really...
I don't know which one it is.
She has dark hair, but she was in the Lost in Space movie with... Matthew, no, what's it? Matthew, no, the guy from Joe.
The one from
Matt
Friends.
LeBlanc.
Yeah, LeBlanc. Yeah, I know you're talking.
She was Penny, like the short hair, dark hair, like the younger daughter. I just, when I was looking up, I'm like, who the hell is she? But she's been in other stuff too. There you go, Colt. Katie is now in second. Regan is in
Oh,
third.
that's
As Paris
rough.
got that wrong, and it's now in sixth. So basically out of the running. But Colt's got the right thing in mind with 420 with points. Here it is, question 6. All right, so Seth MacFarlane was obviously working before he did Family Guy. For which animation studio did Seth MacFarlane work for before creating Family Guy? Hanna-Barbera, Nickelodeon, the Warner Brothers company, or Harvey Films? Which animation studio did Seth MacFarlane?
I want to change my answer.
You can't.
Too late.
You can't. You have to answer quickly, but choose wisely, Cole. You should know that. Came up
Well,
with
at
that.
420, I'll stay then.
Yeah. Well, 67% saying Hanna-Barbera. What did you put?
Oh,
But Warner
boy.
Bros.
Well, Warner Bros. Is wrong. Hanna-Barbera is the correct answer. He worked as a writer after his senior thesis project, The Life of Larry. Won a competition at the studio, got the job there, and went off on his own. Tamrocks, where the hell did you come from?
Oh
You
my.
are in the lead. Colt goes to second. Regan is now in third with Katie falling to fourth. It is all about how hot your fingers are and how fast you answer these questions. We're doing Family Guy trivia for a pair of Aero Dodge passes. You don't know what Aero Dodge is? We'll show you after this. Question number 7. What phrase is acquired by at least one character in every episode of Family Guy? I never realized this. There's a phrase that is said in every single Family Guy episode, right? Let's see what we have for those. Is it, where are we? What the hell? You don't remember? Or say, what? It doesn't have to be.
Any of
It could be any of them.
I want to change my answer.
I didn't even realize that something like this was even a possibility.
There's like 500 episodes.
But every episode, they say,
Is it in the
every
theme
episode,
song?
at least one. 78% saying, what the hell? Well, what the deuce is not what the hell, but the correct answer is yes, what the hell is said by a character at least once in Family Guy. It's sort of like how the Wellheim scream is heard in all the Star Wars movies. And what's that?
They do that on purpose?
It is. Well, at this point, it's a running joke, sort of like our running joke in this game, which we'll get to in a second.
Yeah, Luther says it all the time too. What the hell?
Cameron, Colt, Katie, first, second, third. Ferris is in last place.
I haven't been down here in so long.
Uh-oh.
We got 8th place. All right, what comedian originally voiced Death in the character's first appearance on Family Guy? I think it was the second appearance, too. Or maybe it was just the first one. I don't know. Bob Saget, Tracy Jordan, Gilbert Gottfried, or Norm Macdonald? Speaking of running jokes. All right, time is running up. All right, so let's see. The very first one. What comedian originally voiced Death, the character's first appearance on Family Guy? I should have put this one because we're going to use this again in the future. So I think it would have been harder if I had Adam Carolla as a choice. The correct answer is the late great Norm Macdonald.
I thought the gag was that they're all recently deceased.
Tracy Jordan's dead?
Well,
Tracy Jordan's dead.
Isn't? Yeah, now he's not. No, but Norm Macdonald voiced Death in season 2 episode of Death is a Bitch, but he couldn't do it moving forward, so Adam Carolla took it over after that. But yeah, how it originally set up when that question was written, they were all dead comedians. But now that doesn't matter anymore. All right, so what do we got? Sorry. Yeah, I'm tired. Jesus. All right, here we go. Tamrock's Colt, Katie, still first, second, third. Nothing has changed there. God, Raya is in fourth, tied with Aaron. They're not in last place anymore. Here is your write-in, though. And we're going to go, ladies and gentlemen, back to that Star Wars episode we mentioned. The 2007 Family Guy season premiere Star Wars parody was titled Blank Harvest. Fill in the blank. It was titled Blank Harvest. Blank Harvest was actually the working title. Was it the working title for the original Star Wars, or was it for Empire Strikes Back?
I think it was the original Star Wars.
So yeah, they called it Blank Harvest, so nobody knew what it was called. So that's where that came from.
It's also a joke on Caravan of Garbage, Mr. Sunday Movie Show, over every time he does trivia. He's like, the working title was Blank Harvest for every movie. So this makes me laugh. Did Rob freeze?
Oh wow, I just noticed he did.
Oh no. This question overwhelmed him.
Gotta defrost him.
What do you think? Should I bring up the answers, or would he press the button at the same time I do and screw it up?
I think you should do it.
Let's see what everyone said. So we got blue, we got moon, we got blue eye, Princess Slade, and blue harvest. So you wasted a little bit of time by typing out blue harvest because the answer is indeed blue. This is time, so you know.
You gotta give them their points though for that. And
yeah, I am going to. I like to see
B-L-O-O.
Wait, don't. Oh, you got it already. Or Rob did.
Oh, I didn't.
Everyone got their points that were something close to blue. And with that, I win. Not yet. There's still one more question.
One more question.
Should we go ahead? Should we wait to see? Rob's having connection issues.
Oh, here it comes.
In case anyone's a first timer, this last question is multiple choice. It is half the time to answer, which you already had not enough time. You have even less now. But if you get it right, it's worth double the points. So, you know.
Yeah.
This is the big one. If you don't get any other question right, this is the one you want to get right. So without further ado, your last Family Guy question, winner of which gets to go to Aero Dodge.
Aero Dodge.
Question number 10. What is it?
After which popular sporting event did Family Guy premiere in 1999? Oh,
Nailed it.
wow.
All right, get ready. Is it? Those are your options. I know this one.
I don't.
I know this one because there's a gag in the first episode about it.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. All right. So let's see what everyone said. I have to keep switching back and forth to this. Yeah. So most of us, Super Bowl Bears said World Series.
I don't. Oh, I thought I would remember something like that.
At the end of the episode, he has to apologize to Lois, and he's flying over the Super Bowl, dropping apology notes or the money he took illegally or something. All right. So that's the end of the game. Let's see if there's a note for this. The notes are just telling you exactly what we found out from the question with the date, though. So that's nice.
Yeah, you know, I thought I would have known that because, like, I don't know, maybe I just didn't watch the first episode after the Super Bowl. I don't remember. 1999.
Yeah, I kind of remember. What was I like? 1999. So I was in grade school. Jesus. All right, so our winners. Without further ado, give it up for
Katie with the win. Good job, Katie.
Oh, that is tough for Tamrocks, but you know what? That just means you got to come back next week. You get second today. You get first next week. I think that's how it works.
If you come in ninth next week, maybe like me.
Yeah. Or if you come in ninth, you got to work your way up 2 weeks in a row. But that does conclude the game.
Good job.
Congrats, Katie. We have your info, so... Oh, look at that. Stay home from work.
Days off to get some free Aero Dodge. Yeah. Listen to everyone. Stay home and win some Aero Dodge tickets.
Yeah. What's better, working or joining us on a Monday? So yes, we do this every week at 3. So congrats again, Katie. I think we're gonna just do some plugs, kind of wrap things up. I think Rob has got lost in the ether.
I need to tell everybody where I'm gonna be at this week.
Yeah, absolutely. Go check out where Barris is, and let's get that schedule going so you can properly color them.
And thanks for the vote of confidence, Sammy. Tomorrow you can see me down at Parkville Market at the local doing a bar-rated trivia game. Wednesday, doing 2 different games. One game will be at Marlboro Tavern doing a movie-themed game, just all movies in general. And then at City Scene Brewery, I'm back doing a Brains and Brews game. Thursday, doing a bar-rated entertainment game at Rooster Company in Newington at Rooster. like I just said. And it's always a good time there, always a good turnout. I know I wasn't here last week because I was in Maine, but now I'm back. So, back in your face. Follow us at Bar Rated Entertainment and at Play Aero Dodge for more information. Especially with more Aero Dodge things coming up. Stay tuned for that coming up.
And all those new locations we saw. I saw Tap and Vine, like I said, Eli's.
Salty Dog is back.
We're going to get and check out those new ones because I want to see where we're at. And yeah, Stranger Things themed game this week, Lyman. That's at 7. That's in Middlefield. Yeah, I know everyone. I actually haven't seen this season, so I can't play.
I've only seen the first 2 seasons of Stranger Things.
But I've seen plenty of friends. I could probably go to Brewery Legitimus on Tuesday, 6:30 game. We have a THC Hops Company in Derby is doing a new game format.
Yeah, they're going to Bar Rated.
Yeah, pen and paper. Join me at Eli's again, please. It's awesome. Knott Hill Brewery in Ridgefield, and of course Tap and Vine in Wallingford.
Awesome.
Yeah, make sure you guys are following all our social media so you can be up to date on all this good stuff. And you know what? We even got we got some graphics. Do we ever? We got a graphic.
And you got a phrase coming up.
Stranger Things trivia.
Oh, that one's cool.
We got our grenade heads all over the place, including the big upside down monster. And if you guys look at the very bottom, it says prizes for best costume.
Oh, 'tis the season.
So I'll be doing Lucky Taco, but if anyone needs a Scoops Ahoy costume, DM me. I got one. Oh man, thank you everyone for the likes and the angry face from Zalman. We'll take it.
You must have made it too late.
So we do have the phrase of the week. Is there anything we have to cover before we do that? I'm trying to run.
No, we did the themes.
Oh, you know what? Particularly for Katie, let's give everyone a taste of what Aero Dodge is all about. Of course, one of these videos does it. All right, so combat archery. It's dodgeball, but with arrows, and you don't kill each other when you shoot each other. And this is a look at what that would be.
Yes. It is so much fun, Katie. Trust me when I tell you.
I'm one of those people, you might not tell because of the helmet, but I'm in there and flying around and getting winded. And oh man, it is a great time. Good way to keep it shape. We also have the Friends one. I don't know if there's the prizes for costume or like points for costume, but I suggest do it anyway. Try and figure out a Friends costume. On top of that, we have this coming up. Of course, Brewfest, Museum. Hang out with the planes and drink some drinks. Oh man, there's a lot going on. Make sure you guys are following the social media. I'm gonna fill it up again. Any final things before the phrase of the week that I didn't cover? Frankie will be back next week. She is still mad at me. I have to win her over still.
Yeah, I think that's all we have left is for you guys to unscramble that phrase of the week. Phrase of the week. That's just, I don't have an echo on here, so that's the best I can do. And make sure you use this phrase for extra bonus points at your Bar Rated and Hot Fingers games, both alike. Make sure you tell your trivia host, or right at the bottom of your sheet if you're at a Bar Rated game. That's what I tell people to do. And here it is. Moment
It's still the horror edition all October. We're doing spooky phrases, so that's your hint. You got 6 words. The words are not in order either. So that's, I think, the harder part. Once you figure out about 3 words, you could probably figure them out. But yeah, like said, gets you extra points, and you're going to want them points. And of course, our phrase of the week is brought to all of us. We'll show it again at the end, but our phrase of the week is brought to you by Play It Again Sports. Ooh. And Play It Again Sports, if you don't know anything about that, why don't we have our other host, fellow co-worker, Brett Berry, tell you a little bit about it.
Ooh.
What's up, everybody? It's Brett with Bar Rated, trivia host extraordinaire and sports enthusiast. And I'm here to tell you that if you need quality, new or used sports gear, the only place to go is Play It Again Sports in West Hartford, Connecticut. They've got the gear from A to Z for every sport, for every season. Whether you're looking to tune up your golf game and hit the links, or finally convince yourself to get into shape, at Play It Again Sports, you can buy and sell new and used sports equipment with the help of their friendly staff. Maybe you want to carve up some fresh powder. Or maybe you're just looking for a new set of wheels. From boards to balls, they have it all, including the largest selection of hockey equipment in town. Listen, don't go to the big box stores. Instead, support a great local business and grab your gear at Play It Again Sports in West Hartford, Connecticut, a proud sponsor of Bar Rated Entertainment.
Oh man, Brett's got a nice camera, nice webcam, I must say. Oh, Barris is out too, man. I gotta run solo. I can't hear you. I hope that's not just me. Well, if that's all we got, I think, thank you. Thank you one and all for joining us on a Monday. And yeah, if you're free next week, 3 is when we start. It was a little late today, but please don't hold that against us. And, yeah, we look forward to seeing you guys at games all throughout Connecticut. And yeah, until next time, what's the whole thing? Spray and neuter your dogs.
Spray and neuter?
Yeah.
Make sure you spay and neuter your pets. Never cross the streams, and don't feed them after midnight. No, wait. Always tip your bartenders and servers. Don't feed them after midnight. I'm still sticking with that.
All right, adios, everyone.
Bye, guys.
We're going to have some fun. We're calling it Hot Fingers Trivia now, because you got to answer quickly for more points.
Now, if you played the game here before, which it's nice to see a lot of familiar faces, welcome back. No sheets, no pens for tonight. We are playing a game on our phone. Hot Fingers!
Or 8 feet. So again, in the National Hockey League, how long is it right now?
All right, question number 24. This is the final question in this round. Give yourself a few minutes to go grab some more brews. Hit the restroom if you need to.